Welcome to episode number 9 of the Body to Lead podcast. Today's question, will eating late at night make me gain weight? I'm Kyle Hubbard, personal trainer, nutrition coach, and international fitness presenter.
And I'm Georgie Hubbard, personal trainer and mindset coach. And we're here to answer all of your biggest fitness and nutrition questions in under 10 minutes.
We care about your health and well-being and are prepared to cut through the noise to help you find the answers. Having worked with thousands of clients, we've seen and heard it all.
So if you're ready to take back control and know what it takes to get fit and healthy, then this is the podcast for you. Welcome. Episode number 9 is here. We are smashing through this. I'm loving it, and I hope you are too. So today's question is, will eating at nighttime cause me to gain weight? Well, I guess the short answer to that is no, providing that you haven't stuffed yourself throughout the day as well. So look, I guess I want to start by saying maybe what I do and what I found the most effective, right? So where I like to eat most of my calories and my biggest meal is around my training when I exercise. Now, for me, that's in the morning. So when I wake up first thing, I will do some form of exercise, whether that's walking, yoga, weight training, whatever I've got planned for that day. Then I will have a really big breakfast, which is normally some oats or some muesli, some protein powder, loads of fresh fruit, yogurt, and that is how I typically start my day. Now, throughout the rest of the day, I might have a couple of snacks. I'll have a big-ish lunch. Can't get my words out. Maybe like a big baked potato with some mixed beans, some tofu, and sort of like a big bowl of vegetables. And then for dinner, I might have a lighter meal because I don't necessarily need a big meal at the end of the day. However, if you are somebody who likes to exercise towards the end of the day, then yes, you could have a bigger meal towards the end of the day. So again, there isn't like a simple answer to this question. You sort of, no, there never is. It is, again, you're at your own individual, how you live your life and things like that. But for me, what I've always found is eating the majority of my calories, my bigger meals towards the beginning of the day, because one, that's when I'm exercising, but also because then it fuels me for the rest of the day. And I want to have energy when I show up and work, when I show up on these podcasts. So I make sure I'm fueled throughout the day, and then we'll just lower my calories, have smaller portions towards the end of the day. Kyle, what are your thoughts?
Well, you've spoken a lot about it, which is absolutely awesome. Well, it's like Georgie said, there is no real quick answer to this one, unfortunately. Obviously, I do a lot of what Georgina does in terms of eating most of my calories at the start of the day around my exercise and training, and then why
is that important as well? Like, why should you eat a lot of your calories?
You're refueling your muscles after training. Okay, so your muscle needs the proteins, the amino acids that it's going to get from the food sources, and then also the carbohydrates. So your body will then convert it into glucose, which will then go into your muscles and store there for energy, basically, for energy purposes, which again, like Georgie said, will help us perform throughout the day. A bit of a tip though, a trick you can do, like if you are wanting to lose weight, then there are different things and different hacks that you can do. I'm going to caveat this by saying there is no eat all of your calories at the start of the day or eat all of your calories at the end of the day or space them out. There is no really right or wrong for this. But if you're trying to lose weight, a really cool thing that you can do, a hack, is flip it. Like flip what you normally do. So if you are somebody who trains at a certain time, eats at a certain time, and then does almost everything by the book, and then you're like, why am I not losing any more weight? Well, give your body a bit of a shock. So maybe instead of training in the morning, try training in the evening. Now, it's going to feel weird to start with because your body's not used to performing, but that's a great thing because you're going to shock it. That said, then try to move your meals as well around that time as well. So you're now no longer then eating your morning like breakfast. Maybe you're fasting for a little bit longer so that you can then backload your calories for the end of the day. There is no right and wrong. There isn't a one size fits all answer either, but it is about playing around yourself and going, okay, no, did I perform better throughout my day by having my calories at the end of the day, most of my calories? Or did I perform better at the start of the day? What was my mood like throughout the day? Maybe keeping a bit of a jot and a journal around how you are and how you're showing up for other people as well as yourself.
Yeah. I also think as well, like a lot of people, the end of the day meal is a big meal because it's spent with the family, which is beautiful. So, you know, if you're somebody that likes to eat a big meal at night, that's your routine, that's one of your habits, and you don't want to break that because that's precious family time, that's beautiful. But, you know, if you are gaining weight, then perhaps just monitor how much you're eating throughout the day. And the only other thing I would say is if you are having a big family meal, try and eat it 3 hours before you go to bed, because science does suggest that if you have a big meal before you go to sleep, it actually can impact your sleep. So, you know, try and sit down for dinner at least 3 hours before you go to sleep. And the only last thing I would say around eating closer to the evening is that, you know, we're not necessarily going to be burning off those extra calories because we're going to be sleeping, which is why I do like to have the majority of my food in the morning / sort of the start of the day. So like Carl said, it all just comes down to your goals, you know, but also it's a lifestyle. You know, I think that's what people get. You know, people are always looking for the quick fix. What's the trick? What's going to work? And look, keep your body guessing. I think that's a big thing that Carl just said there. Like, your body's constantly looking just to stabilize. You know, when a lot of people come to us and say, I've stopped losing weight, the first thing we'll say is, right, give us your food journal. How much are you moving? And then we'll try different things. But that's the thing. It's keeping your body guessing. It's trying new things. It's maybe fasting a little bit longer, maybe changing up your exercise routine. But there's lots of different things that you can try. But just keep mixing it up. Not every day, not every week, but maybe, you know, every couple of months.
Yeah, I think, like Georgie said about that whole fasting phase, like, again, fasting is a great thing because you're then, I guess, limiting the time that you are consuming calories then, you know, in that window. But it's got to work for you. Yeah. If you're sitting down on an evening meal and it is family time, have that family time 1,000,000%. If you like to go out for breakfast with your friends and you're like, no, I'm intermittent fasting, I can only have a coffee, then don't be that guy or girl
who sits there with a coffee.
You know, enjoy that time. You know, absolutely. But then it's shifting the windows. It doesn't need to be black and white. There is no black and white with nutrition. There are so many factors that every single body and every single situation, environment, it's a complex beast, but we try to.
But it's also really simple as well, because I just think, you know, like you could sit here and complicate things, but at the end of the day, eat less than what you burn to lose weight. If you want to put on weight, eat a bit more, you know, and then keep on changing things up all the time. But look, the question was obviously, will eating at night make me gain weight? The short answer is
yes and no.
Well, yeah, but it depends on what you've eaten for the day. But no, if that's the only thing you're worried about having that meal on the night, is it going to make you gain weight? The short answer is no. But obviously, if you have eaten too much throughout the day, then yes, you know. So it's there's different layers to it. But hopefully that does help and makes you question, you know, well, I've done this for a long time now. Maybe it's time to mix things up. Or, okay, if I want to have that big meal tonight with my family, maybe I'll just reduce my calories today at lunch. Yep. You know, it's just being a little bit more aware and conscious of your decisions as well. So
1,000,000%.
Hope that helps.
I hope that helps. Yeah. So again, if you enjoyed today's podcast, your biggest fitness and nutrition questions answered in under 10 minutes, then look, we'd love a review, drop a rating. Just grab your phone right now and we would be super, super grateful. We do read every single one of them and we truly do appreciate it. But have an amazing day wherever you are, wherever you're listening to this, and we will come to your ears in the next episode.
See you soon.
Thank you for listening to today's episode. If you have any burning questions that you want answered, be sure to reach out to us on social media. I'm Kyle Edward Hubbard on Facebook and Instagram.
And I'm Georgie L. Hubbard on Facebook and Instagram. If you've enjoyed today's episode, we would love it if you left us a review. And we look forward to speaking with you again soon.
Have an amazing day.